The power play, you so often say it. This sometimes is the toughest five to bowl because the batters want to go after it, take advantage of the last five deliveries. So the captain has said, David Payne, you continue. You've bowled so well so far in the power play. Let's have more of you. He's going to finish it off. That's very nicely done. He saw early what he was trying to do, so just pushed it even wider.
So important as a bowler. Just got out the last minute at the top of your mark. You're going to know what you want to accomplish. But the batters now, they're so clever. You've got to be watching them. And he just followed Kane Williamson there. It's good bowling.
Just making a slight adjustment on the offside at the moment for Warner. Just making sure he's got protection at point on the boundary. And continue with catches in place on that offside close in. And he goes leg side. They want the second run. Got to be quick. Warner is. He is very quick.
Yeah. Well, I was talking about earlier, the importance of running that first single quickly. And Warner is rapid. There was a slight fumble. As soon as he saw that, he went again. Just watch. Little bounce. So there was a fumble. He was gone.
Over the top. This time around, timing it maybe a little bit better than the previous one. He hit down the ground.
Yeah, this is what he's been looking for. He's been looking for length. They talk about slot. And that was in it. Was able to get that right leg again out the way. Hit it over long on. Couple of bounces for four. Good shot from David Warner. 22 from 15.
Good from Payne, very good. That's a good reply after that previous delivery.
Yeah, it's a good comeback. Got to hold your nerve. Going for a boundary. You know Warner be looking to come after you. Look at that length. It's the one thing you don't want to do to top all the batters, or any batters really, in this format of the game.
David Payne. Confident appeal from him, but he then turns around to his keeper and says, no, maybe not. That means 25 balls now have been bowled, and there's 29 on the board.
Great crowd here at Sophia Gardens, enjoying the sunshine. A couple of degrees have been taken away the afternoon sun. Fabulous to see them packed in for the first Welsh Fire home game of the summer. Women managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. They're hoping for better from the men. Paul Walter into the attack.
Yeah, run back.
Safe as aid, brilliant. Misfielded a little earlier. It's made up for it there. Good afternoon, Kumar Sangakkara.
Good afternoon, Daggers. Yeah, the crowd can't take two games go down the same way for the Welsh Fire. The women, you're absolutely right, dominated the game for most of the chase, and then the spirit came roaring back. But here, even Stevens so far, no wicket loss for the spirit.
Right on.
Kane Williamson yet to get on the boundary count. Struggling a little bit. David Warner just put the foot on the gas. And you can tell he's 6'8" to 6'10", Paul Walter. Trousers not quite reaching the ankles.
Yeah, Kane Williamson trying to muscle it. Absolutely right. Needs a tailor to come measure him up. A couple of feet longer in terms of the trousers.
Look at those lads. 3/4 lengths. They were the vogue about 10 years ago.
They were. Michael Jackson. Quite a bit, wasn't it? White socks. High ankles.
Just needs a silver glove now. Could have got him a pair of red socks and...
Not with those shoes.
A little high. Stifled appeal.
Just watching both of these batters play. I mean, they played such a huge amount of high-quality international cricket over the years, but they just seem to be adjusting, moving around a lot, trying to do a lot of different things that they wouldn't normally do, which is just stay steady, stay in control, and then decide where you want to hit the ball, judge length, judge pace. But they seem to be in a bit of a rush. 25 deliveries in terms of the power play.
Slapped away, has got the distance as well. And finally, Kane Williamson manages to get one in the boundary column, and it's gone for 6. 30 balls gone, 39 on the board. Well, after being bowled out for 80 in their first game, they've improved vastly.
Hold on a bit, Daggers. It's only 39.
Ryan Higgins got 12 and Wayne Madsen got 10 in. They've been dropped.
But okay, question for you, Daggers. Is the 100 format? It seems that everyone on the players, sometimes the coaches, really find it difficult to get an exact handle on what to do tactically. You see Kane Williamson stepping down, much rather have him come down the track and hit straight down rather than try and be a little too cute. But trying to get to those totals, chase totals on some years, some seasons, it seems difficult to set, others difficult to chase. Is it the nature of the format, or is it the pitchers? What is it?
Jesus, a good question. And I think there is a nature, as there's no second run with the fumble. I think it's a lot of it to do with the surfaces that you play on. It's a very, it's intense competition. The amount of games in a short space of time, adjusting to various conditions, and that can be difficult when the pressure's on, and especially if perhaps you've not got off to the best start. You can be a little bit more conservative in the way that you play, perhaps. But I also think the nature of double-headed games, you've got to try and produce a surface that will get the best quality of cricket for both the women's game and then the men's. And I think last year was a bit more grass left on the surfaces, and good for the women's game because the ball comes on a little bit better. Higher totals, but when the men get on the same surface, bowlers really did dominate last season. High, well taken, Johnny Bairstow. Signalled wide.
So what would you kind of suggest? Maybe you were talking to me a little bit earlier about maybe a cut in between innings.
Yeah, I mean, perhaps. I think it's balancing the kind of surface that you produced for these kinds of games, for double-headed games. I think it's not an easy job for ground staff whatsoever, and they do it very, very well.
Especially with the volume of cricket being played.
Of course. I mean, I would have suggested that last year. I think this year seemed slightly different in the scores. All of that, it's gone very high. It doesn't have the distance though. And who do you want on the boundary edge than the tallest player on the field to make sure it doesn't go for 6, and the first breakthrough has been made.
Ken Williamson has been struggling to connect. He's tried everything. He's tried paddles, he's tried running down the track, and he does it again. But hits it high rather than far. And Paul Walter, 6'6" or 8. Who knows? But that's the fielder, the tallest bloke, as Daggers said, under the ball. And Ken Williamson, a disappointing innings again. He's got to go for 14 of 14, 43 runs of 34 deliveries.
Well, if you want things to pick up pace, send for this bloke, Jamie Smith. After a very busy early part of the summer with England in that just fabulous, captivating and compelling series in the test matches against India.
He still hasn't replaced that picture. That picture of Jamie Smith has been around since the test series, and that's not a good picture, Daggers.
I'll let you tell him. Josh Holt. One in the wicket column for the tall left armour. He's bowled well. 35 gone, Spirit 43 on the board.
The reason why Jamie Smith is out here, that's half a bat on it, isn't it? And still nearly cleared the rope. But that has been the story of Ken Williamson's 2 innings so far. London Derby and here today, he struggled to time it. He's tried to muscle it rather than rely on his skill, and it's cost him.
Throw it back to you. It's early on in the competition. Obviously you're going to open with David Warner. Do the London Spirit maybe have a look at perhaps the role of Kane Williamson, maybe at the top of the order, someone who's perhaps a bit more of a power hitter rather than the sort of great touch that Williamson has? Maybe he might be a little bit more productive in the middle section.
It's a difficult one, Daggers, because the reason why Kane is up there is because they feel that he might lack the power later on to clear the field when the field's out. So I think that this is the biggest advantage he has with the field restrictions. And Chris Green, what an effort, what a shot, hit like a bullet, gets his hand to it and stops it.
I think he's hurt himself here. He's an electric fielder, he's got a brilliant pair of hands, but I think this might have damaged him. This was hit so very hard, maybe on the wrist, perhaps. But absolutely thundered back at him by Jamie Smith.
He stalled, that will hurt for sure. Just on the heel of the palm. That is a nasty, nasty blow. Did incredibly well to stop it. But we've seen how good Jamie Smith is. You give him anything to hit on the length and he absolutely pounds it.
What was it, that century at Edgbaston, I think it was, where, you know, England was struggling and he's just coming and almost looked like he was batting on a different surface. That's the quality that he has.
He's got long levers. He's a very strong young man. Sometimes you miss it. You look at him walk out. He's quite an imposing cricketer. He's strong shoulders, strong forearms, and he's got a great bat swing. Long levers that he takes full advantage of.
That's the case with so many young cricketers coming through. They're all built so solidly, so strong. Watched the last couple of under-19 World Cups and think, oh, absolute units. He's okay as green.
Yeah, I think there's a huge emphasis on being strong, getting to the gym, making sure that your body can last. But at the same time, the game shifted, isn't it? It's a power game, especially the white ball format, and you need that strength.
Hey, hello. Rena.
Well, Johnny liked something.
Absolute raggadoos.
Hello, he says.
Better when it's not in the slot.
Yeah, a little bit of turn, was it? A little bit of bounce, maybe. Maybe he was just happy it didn't come through.
Nice, mate. Good.
Daggers, how did they draft Weird Al Yankovic into the side? I mean, I could not recognize Tom Kohler-Cadmore until you pointed him out to me.
I mean, he looks like he arrived in his ute with a pair of frayed jeans and a Crater lager in the back of it. It's a proper mullet as well under that cap.
He spent a season with us at the Rajasthan Royals in the IPL. He's a great young man, wonderful cricketer, but that is definitely not a haircut or hairstyle that suits him.
Oh! Nice touch.
Given my hair history, Senga, I am not going down that road. 40 gone, 48 on the board. I'm a bit of a fan. I like the curls.
Yeah, he wears it well.
Oh, yeah. You talk about people with power. Goodness me. They've not raced away here, the London Spirit. 48 from just 40.
What do you think a good total is? A defendable total?
Average here isn't high. So I think the Spirit in the back of their minds are going to be thinking in and around the 150 type of mark. Anything above 80, I think they'll be happy with.
Riley Meredith brought into the attack. You got Jamie Smith there. You love Riley Meredith. He's a brilliant bowler.
I could watch this dude bowl all day.
What do you like about him?
Just smoothness, the pace. He's got a fabulous run. It's very uncomplicated. When he chugs it down, I watched him bowl at Somerset a lot, and I think he's got a really good action. Hits the pitch hard. I think it's exciting to watch. High on the bat. Smith in pursuit. Just falls short.
Just still the strength of Jamie Smith. That should have gone just straight up. Caught it short mid-wicket at the most, and he's muscled it 20 yards past mid-on.
By the way, I thoroughly enjoyed your little piece you did on the bus with Mike Hussey.
Mr. Cricket, it was brilliant talking to him. I haven't had actually a proper conversation with him in years.
Meredith interested. Umpire Rob White, not so. They'll have a little chat here, Bairstow and Meredith. Tom Abel, the captain, decides not to go upstairs.
I understand exactly why they brought Meredith back. Jamie Smith is a huge wicket if the Welsh Fire can get him. There we have him. Michael Hussey, head coach here, batting coach at Chennai. The brilliant outing as a coach. Cut him back in, missing leg, stump, but really well bowled.
He's a very well regarded coach alongside him, Richard Dawson. Edged, dropped. I think there was a little nick there. Maybe an under edge. And it just evades Johnny Bairstow, maybe flicks the end of the fingers.
There was a bit of wobble. There was a huge reaction from Riley Meredith straight to Johnny Bairstow.